Hello, hello to the amazing people, and I hope you are ready for some more vampires, Bloodfiends, or whatever this game calls it. Welcome to another episode of Limbus Company. I'm going through the Murder on the Warp Express event. Here you can find the full playlist in the comment description below the video. Let's jump into the stages. The next card too. So yeah, this is a turn-based tactical strategy game from Project Moon. What's gonna be my team? Wait, that's my Mirror Dungeon team. What's my story team? It's more or less the same. Ah, okay, it's already ready from the last episode. Yeah, let's go. Right, so yeah, it's a pretty nice tactical strategy game. Although I'm not really doing a lot of strategizing right now, at least. Because, well, I'm just fighting non-focused encounters. But soon, hopefully. Anyhow, let's see. Favorite, I'm gonna defend here. Favorite, neutral. Hey, this is one harsh fight. We're having like some really bad clash chances here. Oof. And Foss is supposed to win, so please win Foss. Thank you very much. Okay. Not sure if evading here was a good call because we didn't manage to evade anyway, so. Come on, defend. Okay. What about now? Oh, we already have a staggered person. That's not great. Okay, I do have enough to play a body Zack here, which is an E.G.O, which has better chance of clashing. So I'm gonna be doing that. Alright. Self-destructive purge. Well, I don't know if it's so self-destructive. It's very purgy though, that's for sure. Okay, here's the E.G.O. It will not do a lot of damage, but it will at least not take damage. 29, yeah, that's pretty low. E.G.Os in general do little damage. They're mostly like an ability to clash. Clash is what precedes every damage dealing. You clash first, and the winner of the clash gets to do the damage. Harpoon. Ooh, nice. Dead. You are dead. D-A-D-D-E-A-D dead. D-E-D-D-E-D are her ability. Usually does a lot of more damage. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the real boss fight where we actually need to strategize. For now though, just taking my strongest, rarest IDs. So I guess playing this game a lot paid off. It's a little bit grindy. Free to play, by the way. Very generous when it comes to acquiring identities, which are basically like alternative versions of your characters. You can actually craft them rather than try to pull them from the gacha system. So, yeah, so everything that matters is craftable. So there's some cosmetics that might not be, but who cares about cosmetics, right? Okay. Well, another blood shedding episode here. Go fast, go fast, slam that hammer, bam. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be doing some cleaning up of the cars here. Like, we have the train car 1, and then the train car 2, and then the train car 3, like it's Limbus fashion. Like they're trying to, like, I don't know what they're trying to do actually, add some content while not really adding content, but it's okay. It like forms the pacing of the game, I guess. Oh, Foss did the most this fight, nice. Oh, there's no tree. Prosthetic fixers. Ooh. Well, we already met one. And we have one of our own now as well, Mr. Heatleaf here. Oh, wait, what? Bloodbag prosthetic fixer? Oh, wait, what? Interesting. What are the clash chances? Did we fight these last time as well? Maybe, I don't know. You can't win against self-destructive purge. You just can't, it's too powerful. Well, you can technically, I guess, but not with normal. I'm yet to see like a normal attack which rolls so high. Or at least remember, right? So, yeah. Did Ryusho win her clash? It was only struggling. That's really nice, actually. Okay, I'm gonna defend here. Does that mean the boss will also be one of these? It could be. It could, may as well, maybe. Maybe that dude we met, maybe he's the one. That would be funny. Like he's like, hey guys, what's up? Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on here. It's pretty bad. Like, so usually when the chances of winning the clash are not really high, I might use a. Yeah, these guys are really strong clashers. Apparently, I'm gonna lose Dawn maybe, but not that I care. So. Come on, smack it, hit it, board, mash it on the head. Okay, next one. We actually have some E.G.Os now. We can use a fluid sack here. It's one of my favorite E.G.Os to use. Like heals, attacks all the enemies, almost all the enemies, and heals all the allies and gives them sanity, which then next makes them more reliable. That's pretty good. But there might not be anything left to actually AoE down the way things started to go here. Oh boy. And there we go, fluid sack, total 4 enemies, that's fine, that's fine. The battle will conclude with victory, let's go, bam, 203 damage, that's pretty nice. And then she gets another attack. Oof, this is nasty, dude. This is nasty. Wait, what? Are they getting reinforcements? They're getting reinforcements. I thought we are done, so I just clicked the button real fast. But then, as I clicked it, I noticed that the enemies are suspiciously healthy. Wave 1 out of 1, turn 6, like... Do you have like some kind of resurrecting ability or something? Not that I can tell. What's this? Bloodback prosthetic fixer. Maybe I'm just like blind. I don't know. Well, so the reason the self-destructive perch can't really like lose a clash, like it rolls 30 and then minus 12 for every positive coin you roll. So technically it could go down to like 6. However, when you lose the clash, then you don't roll one of the coins anymore, so it can now go theoretically down to 18 minimum, and very few attacks roll up to 18. Very few attacks, so yeah, it's pretty good. Something caught my attention from the corner of my eyes after another round of brutal combat. Oh, what's this now? Oh, it's the time box. It's what enables the whole time travel thing. I mean, time travel. I don't even know what to call it. It's what makes it possible for the train to arrive in mere seconds or minutes at the station, even though it travels for a long, long time through dimensions. We were on the final car adjacent to the freight car when we discovered that odd box with the T-Corp logo on it. It's a T-Corp's machine thing. So basically the V-Corp and T-Corp work together to create like this train. Or well, V-Corp probably bought the technology from the T-Corp. Ah, this is the emblem of T-Corp. It appears that the wall covering it was, in the fierceness of our battle, broken. Didn't that chief executive guy, Hubert, right? Didn't he offhandedly mention something about partnering with other wings? I guess they were in cahoots with the V-Corp too. Such collaborations are not limited to T-Corp. It is often the case that a wing may work with another. It is only on rare occasion that they urgently request the assistance of less significant, lesser-known corporations such as our own Limbus company. Their choice appears to be quite irregular. Sounds like V-Corp's heydays are long behind them. Just like this wall that's falling apart, revealing what's behind. Oh, speaking of falling apart, this room sure got messed up, huh? Yep, there's like innards everywhere. There's like dude here hanging from the ceiling. It was difficult for me to ignore how Roja hurriedly swerved to a different subject as though she'd made a mistake. Even the tone of her voice shifted like she was catching herself. The various destroyed prosthetic parts covered in human remains indicated this train car was boarded by several prosthetic-equipped fixers. I can't think about that right now. Let's deal with the task at hand first. Maybe these people are from the same office as the guy we've met at the platform. Remember? He said he was warped over to T-Corp on an expedition. Look, it's almost like they're all wearing standardized sets of prosthetics. Same make, same module, everything. I believe I have read articles stating that certain offices do exclusively hire fixers with prosthetics. Wait, We were walking through the bloody train car when we suddenly heard Sinclair's voice crack as though he saw something awful. Fee! He's the one we encountered at the platform. This is the fixer who suddenly started venting at us. Yeah, and he said something about going to T-Corp on expedition and failing. They brought a whole train car full of fixers for this contract. I guess he wasn't exaggerating by calling it an expedition. There are over a dozen broken arms strewn about. They must have fought violently by replacing their broken arms with backup arms, perchance. Makes sense. That would explain all those broken prosthetic arms and legs in this car. Executive Manager. This is likely an aftermath of a battle between the fixers and the bloodbags. There were many similar cases during the war. Those using prosthetics would simply let their bodies be destroyed in battle because they considered them to be disposable as long as their values would permit. Of course, the blatant lack of self-preservation often led them to early graves. Maybe that's true. I see. There are multiple possible interpretations depending on one's perspective, despite the fact that there is but a single scene. I'll remember both of your inputs. That's a good attitude. Employees with attitude like yours often made it to the end of the war. Yes, well, good for them. Faust answers out this in an uncharacteristically snappy manner, signs of fatigue were creeping onto her pensive expression. You're right, Faust? It was rare to see an actual expression from her. I was starting to get worried. I am physically unharmed, yet... yes, I am alright. However, I do not enjoy the circumstance which we found ourselves in. It is as though I'm casting nets to nowhere while lost and isolated in a blind sea. I could usually complete these deductions within moments after establishing a few basic cross-references between the accessible information. Her voice was such a whisper for the second part of her sentence that even I could barely hear what she was saying. I know what you mean. Feeling like you've completely lost, obsessively casting net after net over the black, ripless lake in desperate hope that one of them might pull in something we could eat. No way to tell where we are. No way to tell if there's even anything to eat under that glassy water surface, grasping at the straws, you know. The sense I find mirrored is not unlike your own. It's like lying on my back over an unseen grave, for the reflection of radiance upon my eyes and the sanguine scent hanging from the tip of my olfactory tells me not of the forging path. Wait, what? It seemed that Ishmael and Yisang picked up on the first part of her sentence, however. They walked up to her and shared a few words of consolation. By the way, I don't ever recall you talking like that, Faust. I don't know what it is, but I feel like the others, but I feel like there's something different about you today somehow. That is... I don't hate it. I'm actually glad to learn that you had a softer side. This unseen side of yours, it's unfamiliar yet quite fresh. Is that so? Faust's reply was curt. She closed her eyes. Oh yeah, if you didn't watch the previous episode, she lost connection to her source of knowledge. She calls it Faust. Like, my understanding is all the Fausts everywhere are connected and share knowledge between them, something like that. As per the information provided by the pamphlet at the platform, it's likely that this train is composed of 12 passenger cars and 1 freight car. Because we are on the 11th car at the moment, that leaves a single car between us and the freight car in which Mephistopheles is secured. Which means that there is a high likelihood that we'll soon encounter the Blondfiend responsible for the creation of the bloodbags aboard this train. Just beyond the door. Well, how impressive could it be if its fodders are this weak? We practically smashed through their entire horde, no problem. A different, more accurate interpretation would be to say that a being capable of commanding a force as large as bloodbags we have defeated should be considered a high-risk entity. Although this is not common knowledge, there is a subcategory of fixers called Bloodfiend hunters who specialize in, yes, hunting bloodfiends, vampire hunters. Assuming that information is true, it can be inferred that bloodfiends are difficult foes that require a certain expertise to defeat. Now that I'm thinking about, if bloodbags are like mindless trolls to bloodfiends, then they're kind of like their private army, right? A being of power who can create a power of their own without a concern for lowered morale or desertion, wartime or not, they will always make for formidable foes. The sinners each exchange various opinions with one another, possible strategies, estimations of the bloodfiend's strength, and all of a sudden, fee on this indecisive idleness, our quest is to defeat the villain who had brought such pain and misery upon this train, is it not? It may be vaporizing the lifeblood of the innocent as we speak. Mighty or feeble, I care not. I swear upon my honor that I shall smite his foe, and let my hand of justice be the judge of their fate. Let us hasten now. Don Quixote's sudden outburst immediately put a stop to the chatter. She's not wrong. Besides, we have to deal with the Bloodfiend to complete our contract. With that, I open the door leading to the final car of the train. Okay, boss time. The one who lords. Wait, is this the final thing? Oh wait, oops, sorry about that. I want to see. No, 12 out of 15, so 3 more things. And if there's a dungeon, then at least 2 more before the dungeon. Okay. Oh, it requires some modules, so yeah, it probably is a boss fight. But we can see all the enemies, so we already encountered them. So maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, it shouldn't be. This is just before the final fight. This room. What is with that look on their faces? Thou standest in the audience of the prince. They are thy obsequious smiles. He must be the Bloodfiend who caused this outbreak. He's our target. Fall to thy knees and grovel before royalty. Who the hell are you to make those demands? I shall impart this upon thee only once, so listen well. Thou mayest address me as Prince Cassati, the 6th kindred, or a kindred of the 6th generation, the rightful prince in refugee from his family. Art thou the villain who had brought such destruction and massacre upon this vessel? Thou art a chatty one so rudely before your prince, yet I am feeling generous, for I am quite sated at the moment. As thou must have seen on thy journey here, this place is hall of banquet for a feast most majestic. No matter how many blood bags I create, no matter how much I devour them, the humans just won't stop coming. I only enjoy what was cast into my maw. He dons the mask for the purpose of merrymaking. If you're really going to exchange pleasantries, why don't you take that mask off? Or are you unfamiliar with the basic etiquette? Oh, this mask won't come off. Can't take it off. Shouldn't take it off. There's no prince without the mask. We're so ugly behind the mask, so we'll decide to hide how repulsive we've become. But once I've drunk your blood full, then it'll all go back to how it used to be. Only then can I unmask myself. Who stitched that mask to their fake skin? Not a half bad job. Of course, it's excellent, haha, because this mask was created by none other than the great, the eminent, the barber himself, whose name I dare not even speak, but it hurts so much. No, I'm smiling. Look how high I'm smiling and laughing. Ha ha ha. Yes, I am the prince. That's what I am. It's a bloody loon in it. Alright, down with the giggles then. Get ready for the beating of your life. I enjoy things like you and your friends. Don't cry, bowing and sniveling on the ground for your lives. Lunge at me instead. The aggression, the boiling blood. Oh, how I love the fire. What are you daft? Look around. There are 13 of us and only 1 of you. Do not let your guard down, Heathcliff. This entity has managed to turn countless passengers of this train into his bloodbags. I ain't letting my guard down, but we blasted through so many bloodbags we couldn't even keep count, didn't we? couldn't even keep count. Oh, no, but the count is so important. I have to keep count of our visitors. Oh, yes, of course. I do remember to keep count of our dearest visitors. Yes, sir, I do. You have no idea how powerful I am, and I shall not relinquish my throne to thee from this budding kingdom. All I have to do is sit here and do nothing, and the bloodbags present themselves before me. There is no paradise like this out here. You have no idea what I did to create this place. Oh, how elated my forebear kindreds would be, should they be here to witness what I have created. This cornucopia of abundance, this pleasure, oh, this freedom. But this kingdom is mine. I made it. I'm not giving it away. Nope. This is rather curious. It appears that this Blondfiend leaves this car only on rare occasions. Yet we have seen signs of his insidious influence throughout every car we have visited so far. Then, what he meant by how the bloodbags present themselves before him has to be... Hold on a minute. Ah, a figure suddenly and fanatically charged into this car. It was Sasha, the fixer we ran into in one of the earlier cars. Cassetti shrinks into his throne at a sudden burst, terror apparent in his face. Ah, it is thee, by the hast thou truly journeyed here to assist us in our quest? Lo, the villain is the Blondfiend responsible for the tragedies that have transpired aboard this train. Help us slay that cur, and eventually lead the passengers thou hast protected us far out of this train. Blondfiends. What if there was more than a single Blondfiend on board, and still capable of rational thought? Damn, you actually made it all the way back here? I guess the wings don't give out contracts to just anyone. I used to fight my damnness too, till I was that last one standing. What's she talking about? But where did that leave me? In the end, I stood alone with nothing but a single one of these 4 arms left. Kinda funny how the perspective on life can just completely flip when you're really in the shit. I think my last thoughts were, man, I don't wanna die. So I fell on my knees and pleaded. I told him that, Don Quixote, watch out! I'll do anything to leave. Blood rapidly crystallized around Sasha like a suit of armor as she swung her great sword at the sinners, striking them even before Fast finished her sentence. Ah! What did I say? I commanded you to give me a warning before jumping in like that. Don't you know how loud your stupid arms are? I thought the family had come for me. I'm sorry, Lord Cassetti. Allow me to introduce my kindred to thee, to be the first of many since my escape for the kingdom I intend to build. My kindred, my loyal squire, who shall be at my side as I build a dynasty of my own, my family. Lord Cassetti, I had intended to select the more powerful of the bunch to send to this car, as you have commanded me, but the humans in my car were all weaklings, so present before you this group from the first-class car. Kindred, are you even aware of the exact nature of a kindred? Nah, but I can tell you this. When I accepted my lord's blood into my veins, it was as though I was reborn. I see. A Blondfiend's kindred is like a sub-entity of the Blondfiend, similar in concept to sub-entities created by distortions or abnormalities. It must have been desperation that drove you to accept that proposition without hesitation, despite the lack of relevant information. Maybe. That's probably what was going through my head before I became a kindred. Thou hast been in comforts with this villain all this time, as he's lucky, even ere then when we first laid our eyes upon thee. Lady, you have no idea how much I freaked out when one of you asked me something about red eyes. Not that it would have mattered if you didn't suspect me though, since my red eye is just a prosthetic. Then the passengers who were under thy protection. Haven't I told you that the count matters? The longer the line, the better. Ksh, dozens of bloodbags began shambling into the room from behind Sasha. A smaller one among them stood out to me. My mind immediately snapped to the child who grabbed Don Quixote's coattails. This game. I knew that the passengers were dead the moment we realized Sasha was a Blondfiend, but I really hoped that I wouldn't have to face this reality. Not like this. There was a child. Yep, a little runt wanted to be a fixer if she had grown up. Good thing she won't, though. I can tell you on a good authority that living as a bloodbag is way better than the drudgery that is the life of a fixer. Believe me, I had known. Hold thy vile tongue. Dreaming of becoming a famous, respected fixer, and an actor of justice. It's all just a stupid pipe dream that always ends in a crushing disappointment, or a really early grave. Silence! Silence! Don Quixote did not give Sasha time to finish her sentence. She was already charging full speed at her with her lance drawn. Alright. The plot unravels. So first we're gonna fight a group of bloodbags apparently. Oh, they have very low HP. Craving. So this is just a warm-up. Oh, is this here for me to build up sanity so I can actually deal with the next group? Interesting if that's the case. Or there's gonna be like some kind of... No, I don't think so. Collecting blood is their ability, okay? Anyhow, I think like this fight, both waves actually will be like kind of just introductory to the whole thing. Oh, they do get reinforcements right away, okay. Probably happened last time as well, just didn't notice. Good. It's so hot again, like, I don't know. Maybe not. It says wave 1 out of 2, like, but... I'm killing these and like more are appearing and that's still the first wave. The second wave will probably have the kindred, yeah? Ketarana. Shoo. No, there's Sasha. Already? But this is just the first wave. Okay, what's my chances against her? What's this? Oof, unused consume. Ooh, that's scary. Can we like clash with that? I can. I don't know why the game didn't. 500 HP is a lot, but we can get through it relatively fast, right? Oh, this is a wasted attack. Wait! I'm stupid. I just realized this is a focused encounter. And there I was, like, placing one of abilities on her, and like just subconsciously like using the focused encounter mechanic without consciously realizing that I can decide exactly who goes where. Oh, where is she? Oh, she's down here. Okay, she's staggered. Okay, do you hit for a lot? No, because I kind of want to go for her, right? Now that she's staggered and all. Oh, this was too much. Okay, it's fine though. Oh, almost not too much. Oh no, don't die. Hold in there. Why is everyone going for him? Okay, these are like in like this weird state of flux. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. Okay, we don't need a third one, and hopefully this kills it. So we go to the next wave. And here he comes. Ah! Unbelievable, my first kindred to be created without their authorization. Is this bumbling fool? I pray for you to for forgiveness, my parent. Begone from my sight, at least thou hast brought me bloodbags for sustenance. Yet it must be responsibility of a parent to clean up the mess of his child. What a load of shit. With that, Cassetti reached out towards the pile of bloodbags on the ground and he ate them? Okay. Ha! Oh, what abundance! I had nearly forgotten this sensation. An armor of hatred blood materialized over the Blondfiend's body. His sheer aggression and hatred was palpable enough to make our skin crawl. It appears that he was empowered himself by reaping their blood. Though my power is yet to fully return, this magnificent armor is quite befitting of a parade for the prince who had become a king. Wouldst you though agree? Wouldst you though agree? Wouldn't you agree? Yes, yes, you do, of course you do. Challenge me now, O rebels, challenge the king. Okay, well, there he is, Cassetti. Turn 7. I don't know, was this intended to be won like in 10 rounds? I don't know. Well, everyone's like dominating him though, so he doesn't seem to be that hard. He has some buffs, maybe I should check them out. Well, usually like bosses are a little bit harder, but surely he has some kind of trick up his sleeve. He's already on minus 19 sanity though, so that doesn't bode well for him. Leave me alone, okay, fine. Okay, he lost those buffs. Okay, so what's this? Oh, takes plus 40 damage this round? Okay, it says struggling here, but this will surely win. Because it is a red, because it is the self-destructive purge. Yeah, the game fails to calculate the correct percentages for this thing, so... Well, who needs rabbit hit lift when you get fragility out of nowhere anyway? Yeah, whatever that fragility came from. That's a lot of it as well. 4. Maybe it's like from a mechanic because we won against his abilities. Yeah, I didn't really take my time. Like the enemies, which seem to be like a pushovers, I'm not interested into checking their mechanics. Oh, hello. Unclashable, I am the prince of the parade. Okay. What's this? Double the amount healed by hard blood glaive. Reset SP to 0. Gain 10 blood store. Does not stagger this turn. End turn after this skill. Okay. And what is hard blood glaive? I don't know. Wait. Why do we have... Did we lose a person? Yeah, I lost a person. Wait, what? Okay, let's change him then. I lost the... Okay, so he does his thing. Wait, what? Is he healing? Dude, that's cheating. How do we deal with that? And I didn't get to attack? Okay, time to heal. Okay, let's time him up. Oh yeah, we need... It's already generated. 1, 2, 3, okay, 5. Like, can you clash with anything here? Oh, you're not getting attacked. Okay, that's a shame. So we're gonna have a one-sided attack. And a nasty one of that. Where does it go? To Faust. It's a pierce attack. She's weak against pierce. So I don't want that. Do we have anyone strong against pierce? Okay, she is. So she could take that. But now we have like... This one is now one-sided. It's a slash going here. I guess that's fine. Okay, I have one person staggered. That's not ideal, but... But yeah, I feel like maybe this is just the second phase of the fight, like... And he doesn't heal again. Okay, so he did get like some kind of... Okay, we're gonna check its buffs and passives real fast. I'm still not too worried though. Like... Yeah, it felt like that first part was just an introduction. But I'm still winning clashes anyway, so... Maybe I need to do something like... Maybe I need to lose against certain like ability, I don't know. Let's see. Lose 1 value every time this unit loses 5% HP. On heat, heal 1% of this unit's HP. Okay. Okay, offense up. Right. Your tire has 8 plus bleed. Okay, lose 1 stored blood on clash lose. Okay, so if we have bleed, his attacks are more powerful. Okay, that's fine. Gain attack weight equal to the number of targets with bleed, max 5. It has plus 4 plus bleed. Yeah, okay, so that one we need to win against. Passives. At the turn end, depending on the stored blood value itself, as lesser value than or equal 5 stored blood, gain 1 bind, 1 fragile. Okay, this is how he gains fragility. Must retain blood. Gains a new pattern where stored blood reaches 0 for the first time. For this unit, speed to 10 when using the skill, I am the prince of the parade. Okay, so that was the thing he did, but only the first time, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, nothing special. I just really wanna win this, and I am, so this one's the only favorite one. Okay, I'm still gonna continue binding it. So the bind ability here, he gets 4 power attack power down. Yeah, it like makes him a little bit easier to clash, so. Okay, what other tricks does he have? He still has one ability which I did not discover, so maybe there's gonna be something there, I don't know. Smack, smack, smack. Let's go. It's so hot, dude. The multitude tightens its hold. No, nothing yet. Turn 12. 5 dominatings. Do I keep doing his thing? I almost feel like I don't even need to. Okay, let's stop until he becomes more strong. Like... stronger, not more strong. It seems like he lost all his blood, now he has 4 fragility as well. How many turns do I have before he does? No, but actually he only had... it said that only once he does that ability, yeah? So... we'll see. So it seems like right now he's just a piñata. I'm never going back. What, to your family? You don't like your family? What did they ever do to you? So he has... okay, now he has 8 fragility. It seems like he's just doing normal attacks. Are we all dominating? We are. Yeah, this is suspiciously easy. But actually, no, wait. There's gonna be more, I think. This is 14 out of 16, right? So after this fight, he's just gonna become stronger, I think. Okay, that might be it. This is just like a cinematic fight. Well, it's not really cinematic. If you had like tier 1, rarity 1 Sinners, you'll probably struggle against it. But for a good group, it's like just a cinematic fight. That's what I was trying to say. 288 damage. Oh, there was something there. Like the screen flashing. Why is the screen flashing? Are you done? Oh. Well, partly we are done. Okay. Was I supposed to do this in 10 turns? It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! Yes, I love your boiling human blood, but this is too painful. This guy keeps regenerating, no matter how many times we tear him to pieces. Ugh. I don't know if you can... The mental fatigue finally got to Gregor and Sinclair, who collapsed to the ground. The strange environment of warp trains was proving to be a significant help to the Blondfiend's regenerative abilities. The battle continued much longer than our scuffles at the T-Core border checkpoint or our struggle against the endless hordes of the dead at the basement of Wuthering Heights. The Sinners had all grown much stronger since then, but they were reaching a breaking point. Don Quixote continues to wildly pummel the Blondfiend with her lance, breaking, stabbing, and crushing him every time a body part regenerated. I am so hungry. Ridiculous! Thy hunger is no justification for this massacre thou hadst wrought. Shut up! You don't understand. You don't know how awful it is to surviving for 200 years and that disgusting, horrible... No, I don't even want to think about it. Shut up, be quiet. No, I'm sorry, I'll be good. Please, let me just have a sip. Just the smallest sip, please. It won't matter how many times you stab me. I shan't stop until all thy flesh and bone and organs are crushed into a vicious, shapeless mush, never to become whole again. but the Blondfiend's regeneration is so powerful that he's recovering as fast as Don Quixote is destroying him. He's regenerating at an intense rate. We can't... Ugh, my kindred, my child! I have given thee new life, invited thee to this banquet. So do thy responsibilities. The blessing of a parent must be repaid, no? Well, what can I do? Find their weakness, break their anchor, make them kneel and grovel before me in desperation, just as you had. Oh, wait, I think I've got an idea. Sasha began looking around wildly, surprised by Cassetti's sudden command. It's the way they fight. Reminds me a lot of the new way we prosthetic using fixers fight. Just as prosthetic fixers slowly lose their sense of self-preservation, their limbs becoming no more important than tools to be replaced, these idiots act with such abandon as if they have multiple lives to burn through. With nothing to protect, they throw themselves wildly into the battle like moths to a flame. And forget to look after what's really important, like this little thing. With one of her remaining arms, Sasha picked up the MasterCard key Foss showed her in the previous area. Don Quixote, stop her, now! Oh, my parent, I offer this gift to you. Ah! Don Quixote immediately leaped at the fixer, but one of her arms struck her away with great force. Ishmael and Mersault, who had been holding Cassetti down, were no match for his strength without Don Quixote's fury. The Blondfiend threw them both to the side and grabbed the keycard. This is the key to the first class, my lord. With this, grow your army of bloodbags to bring glory to the kingdom. No. Cassetti examines the master keycard with clear interest. Without that keycard, we'll be trapped inside this train for thousands of years until it reaches its destination. Dante, I believe that I have tried my utmost to overcome this adversity without access to false knowledge and intelligence. However, with our loss of the master keycard, the uncertainty of the circumstances has greatly exacerbated. At the origin of this flight, Faust took a deep breath as she was about to take a deep dive into the source of all this trouble. Must be my over-reliance on Faust. From what I can tell, Faust has always been operating based on information she received from Faust. So a situation like this, where she had to make decisions on her own, has to be unfamiliar to her. But the Faust is an admirable sinner with or without Faust. I've been thinking the same thing about myself, actually, that I might have been relying too much on that perfect Faust. But even without Faust, you still gave us good directions to follow after analyzing the information we brought you. Maybe uncertainty itself doesn't always have to be a problem for us. Remember, thus the lack of plan itself becomes the plan? You said it yourself. I see, indeed. Among many, I am Faust that believes in uncertainty. Our loss of the master keycard is but one of the innumerable uncertain variables in the equation. The constant is, however, that the Blondfiend is just as desperate as we are. Thus, the only option that remains at present is to compromise. You there, looks like thou art the one who's been regenerating your friends. Stop doing that, alright? Don't heal a single one of them. Or I'll smash your precious key to pieces. My manager, Esquire. To compromise with a villain as vile as that cur... I didn't have the time to regenerate Don Quixote's severe injuries just yet, and the rest of the sinners were already unconscious. The only sinner who could still move and talk normally was Faust, whom I just rewound the clock for. Yeah, let's do that. Very well then, Cassetti, why don't we move this conversation to a different location? Only I will accompany Dante to this negotiation. I will make my intentions clear now. Dante and I will not attack you there. There is no doubt in my mind that Cassetti must be completely exhausted by the unending barrage of attacks from Don Quixote and the sinners. Faust's suggestion that we move this conversation to a different place without the sinners must have been a sweet one. Just you two, huh? Yes, the freight car is immediately adjacent to this one. That is where we'll further discuss what we each have to offer to one another. Is he gonna become Mephistopheles' lunch? That clock must be thy monarch then, and thou art one of his retainers. Correct. Very well. This will be a royal debate, then. It is only right that the royalty talks to no one else but the one who is his equal. Manager, Esquire. We'll be back in a minute, Don Quixote. Thus we left the incapacitated sinners and Don Quixote, who watched on with hollow, despondent eyes as we walked away. We carefully made our way into the freight car. So Faust, why are we doing this in the freight car again? Dante, this will be my first attempt at a gamble. What? With that, the door closed shut behind us. Pum pum pum. Ah, my mouth's a bit dry. It's been an exhausting episode. Hopefully enjoyed it though. If you did, do not forget to like and subscribe so we get the negotiation. It will be the final, well, yeah, before the dungeon maybe, I don't know. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all to have a wonderful day, do some nice things, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Limbus Company. TheNeomare signing out. Bye bye.